Well, hello, my YouTube family. One down, 4 more to go. It's going to take some getting used to. It's a new job, a law firm. This phone situation. It's a job. It's a paycheck. And I'm sure I'll be very happy once I do get paid. That's really all I can say right now. He's got something to complain about. Maybe he misses his mother because for 2 weeks I'd been home. So now I'm going to work. The distance is beautiful. It's like literally I can leave here at 8:30 and be there at 9. Not a problem. I could literally come home at 5. Well, the 5 is a little tricky because I'm in 5 o'clock traffic, so it takes me about an hour to come home anyway. But if I didn't have any traffic at all, then it would be beautiful, and I would really be home at 5:30. That's really all I can say about it right now. It's a job and it's a paycheck, and I have to keep that in mind. That's really all I can say, people. So yeah, so that's just it in a nutshell. I told my father that, and he's like, well, just give it, give it a chance. I said, yeah, I know, give it a chance. Always got to give it a chance. It's a lot. And I have to understand that it's only day one. Eventually, once I get my groove, I'll pick up on stuff, and day one is always overwhelming. The week one is always overwhelming because you're just trying to get your bearings. You're trying to remember people's names. You've got a new phone system that you've got to learn. And you don't want to bother the person that's training you. And of course, she's younger than I am. I don't know. Younger people don't seem to have much tolerance or much patience. I mean, she was very nice. Don't get it twisted. She was very, very nice. And for the most part, she was patient. But there was a time, like a blip there in the middle of the day when she went to go chat with her roomies, and I'm left with the phone. I'm still unfamiliar with the phone. I'm answering the phone. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I hung up on people. You can't do that. If you're training someone, you have to be with them. You have to be with them. Why are you leaving me to go talk to your cohorts? And she's only been there 6 months. But you know how the young groups are? Young folks. Young folks have no business training older folks because you need patience. And this younger generation, I don't know. Patience didn't come in the DNA. I don't know what it is. She wasn't rude or anything, but you could tell. You know what? You know when you can tell somebody is getting annoyed with you, but she can't be annoyed with me because you're training me. So if I have to ask you the same question 5 times before it finally sinks into me, then you're just going to have to bear with me. And thankfully it wasn't a question that I had to ask 5 times, but you left me in midday when the phones start picking up, and I don't know how to transfer just yet. I'm still kind of unfamiliar. And plus, it's not one of those, say the name and then you just transfer. No, you have to say the name. You have to ask what it's about. You have to, it's a whole lot of before you can transfer. Because the person that you're transferring to, you have to put the call on hold, and you have to call that person, and then you have to tell them so-and-so is on the phone, and then whether they want to take the call or not. I hate that shit. Just take the damn call. So, yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm a lot tired. A little overwhelmed and a lot tired. Hell, I'm a lot overwhelmed as well. And I'm a lot tired. It just makes you doubt yourself, It just makes you wonder if you're ever gonna get it. You know what I mean? Day one. I always expect day one that I'm gonna get something like right off the bat. Hold on, people. So I have to give myself a chance. I have to give myself patience. I have to be patient with myself, which, as you can see, I'm really not. It was the same way with the job, not Queen of Darkness job, the job before Queen of Darkness. I was the same way. It was a law firm already. It was another law firm. Tried not to go for another law firm, people. But alas, the law firms are the ones that pay. Even for a receptionist, they pay. So I have to just learn to absorb as much as I can absorb. And I'll be happy come payday. I don't even know if we get paid every week, if we get paid every other week. I meant to ask the question, but then other things were coming at me, so I completely forgot. It's a lot. Okay, so let's just do lips of the day and be done with it. Because there's Olympics to catch up on. Yes, people, swimming and diving and all that good stuff. The stuff that I'm not interested in is like the basketball games and running. Not marathon run. Well, the marathon running, I think, is what it is. There's certain sports that in the Summer Olympics and even in the Winter Olympics I'm not crazy about. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry, people. Rude as hell. My lips are dry. I just, it's going to be a good night's sleep tonight. Let me just put it that way. No, the Vaseline is not lips of the day. I just need to moisturize my lips before I do the lips of the day. And what is lips of the day, you might ask? It is a Maybelline Color Sensational High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade 305 Raspberry Ablaze. You have seen me do this a number of times. So let us do Raspberry Ablaze. It's a nice semi-sheer. Oh, and I have to tell you, I don't know if I already did or not. That's how short my memory is. the girl before me, she only lasted 3 days. And she said, nope, I can't do this. I can understand why. I can understand why. I can understand why. There's no such thing as a receptionist job where you just sit and you just transfer calls. Like the calls come in and you just sit and transfer. Once upon a time that was, and maybe you would, type up a letter here and there, and that was it. But for the most part, you were prisoner to the switchboard, and then that's it. Transfer calls, take in calls, write a memo or a note or a message or whatever. Those days are so long gone, because now they combine administrative positions with receptionist positions. You're not just a receptionist, you're an administrative assistant as well. So that's what makes it a little bit more complicated. And the older I get, the more doubtful I get. It's right here, but at the same time, I don't really want to. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And I do not, let me stress that point, do not like to be overwhelmed about anything. I don't think anybody does. There's a new email system, and I gotta learn how to do the email system. And what the girl who was training me, when she told me that the girl before me only lasted 3 days, she said, please don't leave me after 3 days. I said, I'm gonna try not to. She said, please don't leave. She said, I trained her and everything, and she left after 3 days. I said, well, I can understand why. It's a lot. And she, like I said, she herself has been there 6 months. But she's so familiar, like she's been doing it for years. Like she knows the extensions by heart. She doesn't have to look up anything. She's transferring the calls. And then she's trying to teach me how to transfer the calls and what? And it's a lot. And I am trying not to be overwhelmed. But even telling you about it, I'm getting overwhelmed. I am going to have a great night's sleep tonight. I may not like when my alarm goes off tomorrow, but I was anxious this morning because, of course, I didn't know what to expect. So I woke up before the alarm. I put my alarm for 6:15. I woke up at 5:30. Like regular 5:30, as if I were working with Queen of Darkness. But at least I don't have to be there at 8. I could be there. This job is 9 to 5. So 5 o'clock, boom. There may be days I may have to stay, maybe 15 minutes, because there's like this mail situation. I don't know what it is about law firms. They need a separate mail person to do the mail. Why are you're relying on the receptionist to do the mail? When the mail machine's over there, the phone is over here. It's a lot. And I am trying. One down, 4 more to go. I'm sure, I hope my paycheck will make it worth it. That is really all I can say about that. Okay, so this is Lips of the Day. It is Maybelline Raspberry Ablaze. I have done Raspberry Ablaze before. And that's really it. Look at what he's doing. What is he doing? He has his head all in to where the hole is that he made himself from the shades that he broke off. So now he is just staring at whatever's got his attention outside. Oh, to be a cat. The life of a cat. Of a homebody cat. Okay, people, there's really nothing else I can say. It's a job, it's a job, it's a paycheck. I have to keep that in mind. And that is that with that upon that. Okay. This is Lips of the Day. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? Hopefully in better spirits. But I don't know. Oh, now he's talking to whatever he's staring at. That's how he's talking to, having a conversation. Okay, well that's it. I love you. I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.